I got something on my mind and I really want to share this with you guys. If you cannot change your environment, change your inner world. Change your worldview, your perspective, especially how you view yourself as a person. Cultivate all the good and positive characteristics you have, and you want to maximize them as high as you can. Because how you view yourself is the one thing that will shape the trajectory of your life. It's the thing that will lead you into action and the next action and the next action. It will take some time, but we have to face it. You cannot choose where you're born, you cannot choose your parents, and you cannot even choose the people you came across with. You can only be careful around them and pick the right friends. But usually you can be wiser after, well, I became wiser after I learned my lessons. But there is another topic for another video. And you're going to make mistakes. We all do. But you have to forgive yourself for all the mistakes and even the not so good talks that have crossed your mind. It's normal to have negative talks from time to time, especially when things are hard. But you have to notice the bad repeating pattern and break it. Otherwise, you're going to be trapped longer than you can imagine. I grew up with a lot of shame, and when you are around the people who just love to nitpick and telling their opinions about you as if they want to define you so bad, and also pointing fingers when you flop, like, haha, look at you failing, and then just mock you when you are vulnerable. It, it did make me stop believing in my own potential. I did not have a strong confidence in myself. But what's even worse, you're kind of programmed to become just like what the people around you say. I used to believe I was lazy, inconsistent, and ah, so many bad things. But I believe you are not the byproduct of your environment. Even if you have become the kind of person you don't like, it's temporary because you can choose to walk away and build yourself again. All you need to do is notice, admit, and accept that you can change. And I know this is corny, but it really is starting with your mindset. I watch a lot of tips online on how to become the person you want, and a lot of them say you got to change your environment. So change cities, fly to another country. But it's not that simple. Because if you change something so big, so fast, and too drastically, it will be a gamble. It can make or break you. Some people might brag about never regretting their decision, like it's the best thing to ever happen to them, but I have met some people who did not win. It could be a simple matter of maybe it's not their time yet, but this might sound a little bit pessimistic, but if everyone who takes risks can become a winner, then there should be no one working at the brothel or being trafficked. Look, I love the right amount of safety and risk. You cannot completely eliminate the risk factor because our work is too dynamic and there are just so many things outside of our control. I am especially wary of evil people because it's so hard to discern them. The smart ones are actually really hard to discern. But that's why I believe you need to have a strong foundation in your identity first. Be confident in your skills and capabilities and give no room to negative self-talk, to negative self-image in your mind. It is not productive and you cannot hate yourself into succeed. Trust me, I've tried that. Yourself is the one asset that you can take anywhere in the world and will grow over time. Resenting yourself and suffering is pointless. Start from the inside and then you can start shaping the outside, one step at a time. At the end of the day, you are whoever you want to be. And that's all I want to say. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. And don't forget to keep shooting for the stars.
What does perfect even mean?